Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas
and Ausra.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Ausra.
Let's start episode 355 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Tamara, and she writes, Dear Vidas and Ausra, thank you so much for your instructional emails, conversations about certain issues related to repertoire and organ playing, and support. They have been so extremely helpful in my own work. I've been following, completing each email as best I am able to get the time. I work a part-time organist position, but also 4 additional positions as pianist, conductor, teacher in the music industry here in the US. I missed the Black Friday Cyber Monday discount on Total Organist, which I hope you will offer again around Christmas time. At that point, I will take advantage of it. I will be very busy anyway until 3rd week of December, so I will have time to concentrate on organ over the holiday break. I will for now purchase your edition of the Hallelujah chorus from Messiah, as well as the Karg-Elert Nun, danket, alle, Gott, the latter which I played for our Thanksgiving service 2 weeks ago. I will appreciate your take on the fingerings and pedal markings. Sending you both very best wishes, sincerely, Tamara. P.S. I also enjoy your cartoons.
That's very nice.
Tamara is a very diligent listener of ours, and tries to apply our tips in her practice, in her church service work a lot. And this is extremely pleasing to know, right, Ausra?
Yes, I'm glad she finds it useful.
For people like that, it's worth doing what we are creating. Because these people like Tamara can really reap the benefits of their practice, and they can help themselves. And we're glad to be part of this.
Sure, and we are glad to know that somebody like Tamara, responds to us back, and we know that we are doing, useful job.
And she says that she didn't take our offer for Total Organist for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and she hopes to get around it for Christmas time. Will we offer it, Ausra?
Yes, I think we will.
And Christmas is really not far away.
Yes, it's coming really fast.
So when Tamara will join Total Organist, and if other people will join together with her, they can practice any course that there is in our repertoire, any material that they wish to download, any program that they find it useful. We have music theory courses, harmony courses, We have improvisation, right, Ausra? What else we have?
Yes, plenty of, to choose
Sight reading, hymn
for
playing,
anybody. Yes.
pedal playing, just about any area from organ playing. That's why we call it total organism.
Yes, plus of a lot of, pieces that are with fingering and pedaling written in.
Mm-hmm. It's really helpful.
You know what I noticed when we were reading Tamara's letter, that she has so many positions as a musician. Do you think it's hard for a person, to have, let's say, 3 or 4 part-time positions, or it's, harder to have like one full-time position?
I would think that having one full-time position is easier than 5 part-time positions, because then you can concentrate fully, give 100% in your one job. What about you, Ausra?
But maybe it's nice to know when you have part-time positions and sort of you never get bored because you have to change surroundings all the time.
And there are certain advantages, right? If you get kicked out of one position, you have 4 more left.
Yes, you have 4 more left. Or 3 more left.
What we call it? Diversification, right?
That's right.
And diversification is the path to financial independence. And that's what people in today's world are striving for a lot these days, because to be dependent on one full-time position is scary these days. You have the job and maybe your priest is transferred to another church and then you can lose it.
Yes. So I guess it's sort of nice to be a musician because you have all these options.
You can be a freelancer, right? You can be substitute organist. You can position yourself as a person who can play services for other churches when there isn't anybody around.
And since Tamara also is pianist, and conductor and a teacher, so it gives her, broad perspective of things to do. And I think it's very often the case with organists that we play both, organ and piano, and can conduct choir and can teach too.
Exactly, Ausra. Would you prefer being a full-time musician or part-time musician in several institutions?
Well, it's a tricky question.
Like today, I will explain a little bit situation. Like right now, you are working at National Čiurlionis School of Music with lots and lots of hours.
Yes, it's a full-time, more than full-time.
How many classes do you teach per
26 hours per week.
26, and plus all the grading papers and additional
preparation and all that paperwork.
So it's a full time.
Yes.
It takes probably 40 hours of your week easily.
Definitely, yes.
And would you rather teach less there and do something else more in other fields?
Well, I don't imagine how could I teach less,
Because you are
then
the
I
one.
would, get less money, and even now, it's sometimes it's hard to survive from teaching full time, and plus I'm also a part-time organist at Vilnius University.
It's really it depends on where you live in the world, how advanced your country is, and
how we are valuing, teachers, let's say.
Exactly.
Because my country is not, obviously.
Just last weekend we had a strike and demonstration of teachers and other unions in the center of Vilnius. demanding respect for this profession and bigger salaries, lesser classrooms, and what else? Um, in general, more respect.
True.
Do you think they will succeed
I don't think so.
with this government?
I don't think so.
Yeah, and the same weekend they had strikes and demonstrations in Paris.
Yes.
Violence.
Yes, where we were breaking, windows and burning cars.
And our teachers just were protesting with bells in their hands and books and very
Quietly and
politely.
very intelligently. So, but nobody listens to you, when you are too polite.
Yeah, you're right.
But we are northern people. We don't know how to protest. No, we are not from the south.
Exactly, we have cold blood.
I don't think so. I think we hide our emotions inside.
Oh, that's why we have so many psychological illnesses.
Yes, and so many alcoholics, and also
Suicide rate is quite high.
yes, it's very high. I believe it's the highest in the world.
Yeah, every country has its own advantages and disadvantages, and what you have to live where you are and make the best of it, I guess.
That's right.
Luckily, today we live in a global world where we can teach, right? You can teach not only in your school but teach globally for 89 countries.
Yes, that's a very nice thing.
And anybody who has some sort of skill, they can do similar things today. And writing a blog and getting paid for it is so easy today with blockchain technologies. Just 5 years ago, it wasn't possible at all. You had to do what we've been doing, right, Ausra? You should have like a product or a service in addition to your blog, selling to people, helping in other ways who would prefer to pay you. But today, you could just post your teachings online, and the platform itself pays for it.
I wish that more people would take advantage of it, and do such a sort of, work. But for me, now seems that so little still understands about it. For example, we have so many teachers among our friends. You have especially, all those your
Colleagues from our book club.
yes, and we are all teaching languages. So, and most of them work at school or at the university, but we just don't understand what we are doing, and Vidas tries to explain to them so
I was once proposing to get our communication into the Telegram group, where instant chat and messaging services is much more efficient and flexible and easy to do and to use, very user friendly. And most of them were stuck with email.
Yes, and Vidas is so persistent, and he is never tired of educating people. He tried so hard to convince them, but nobody took advantage of it. Almost nobody. So
anyway, you have to always be curious about new developments, about new technologies and how they can help creative people. And I can tell you quite surely that there hasn't been a time there hasn't been a better time to be a creative person. And we are all creatives. Doesn't matter which field you are, or teacher, or musician, or artist. We all are creating something from our brain, ideas. We generate ideas, and today is the best time to generate ideas and get paid for them.
That's right.
So for Tamara, maybe for others who are also, struggling with part-time positions, you could actually look online and take advantage of new technologies and do what you're still doing actually, but diversify your income even more than you're doing and actually get paid while you sleep. That would be wonderful, right, Ausra?
Yes.
You got paid while you slept, right? For your cartoons.
That's right. Yes.
Pinky and Spiky. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for applying our tips in your practice. If just a few people do what we are, experimenting with and leading by example, I think this is a good precedence, and they can all also start developing their own new ideas and create new circles. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your SS courses and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you are there teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
and Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.